Looking back at your preliminary task, what do you feel you have learnt in the progression from it to the full product? Sound. We have found that sound is crucial for any type of video or film, as when looking at the preliminary it seems very basic and boring when not even having simple extras such as ambient noises like the doors. Also, we have found that some natural video sounds should be altered. For instance, on one of those scenes in the preliminary, you can hear laughing, which detracts away from the video and makes it seem very amateur, so this is really changed in our final video. We also think it is important to have a soundtrack to change the emotions of the audience, which we have now used when not only wanting to build tension in the chase scene, but from the start of the flashback. Filming. We have also learnt that using equipment such as tripods are really important, as the audience can see in the preliminary task is very shaky, creating a bad video altogether. However, when looking at our final product, it is crisp and clearly shot. We have also found it important to all work together, taking on responsibilities, but coming together to help each other. In the preliminary, it was all very rushed, but this time in our group we decided to take roles such as producer and director, but all helped with the editing and creating the soundtrack. Actors. We have found that when filming, it is necessary to be sensible and act professionally, otherwise it would take a lot longer than anticipated, and creates bad clips that cannot be used, especially if someone is out of character or laughing. From the preliminary, it seems as if we aren't in character, so I think this is improved when looking at the professional and mature final cut. Camera. In the preliminary, there was a small variety of shots and movements, for example a tilt, but this isn't very natural and flowing, so we learnt how to make it look effortless and let the audience get lost in an opening rather than concentrating on the editing through trial and error, which I think has worked to our benefit. We also learnt not to look directly into the camera, as that is also not professional and does not fit well with any storylines. Theories. Also, since the preliminary, we have learnt about more thrillers and extra ideas that have been tried and tested by the thriller greats such as the author Hitchcock and Tarantino. Hitchcock uses the idea of the femme fatale as a key part of his films such as Psycho and Vertigo, which we think makes his films stand out so much. We have also learnt about theories in the media industry such as the narrative theory, where Vladimir Prot proposes about character roles such as the hero, the villain and the princess. We wanted to incorporate these ideas as we found our preliminary task very basic without using these types of theories. We've also learnt about modular narratives such as anachronic narrative types that we have used, especially as we were inspired by films that use this theory such as Pulp Fiction and Memento rather than just a linear narrative.